Hello students, in our today's video we are going to start chapter 4 Physical Education and Sports for Children with Special Needs. In this video we will discuss the concept of disability and disorder. And second topic is types of disability like cognitive disability, intellectual disability and physical disability and their causes and nature. And third topic is types of disorder. Now start with concept of disability and disorders. Now start with disability. Disability is an impairment that may be cognitive, developmental, intellectual, mental and physical. Any disadvantage due to which an individual is not able to perform the activities of normal human life is known as disability. Physical disability generally related disorders of the circulatory system, respiratory system and nervous system. Now next is disorder. Disorder is usually used for mental disabilities. Disorder is any ailment that disturbs the health of an individual. Disorder creates hindrance in an individual performance and reduce his efficiency. Let's see types of disability. There are three types of disability: physical disability, cognitive disability and intellectual disability. Basically there are three types of disability. First one is cognitive disability, second one is intellectual disability, third one is physical disability. Now start with cognitive disability. It is an neurological disorder that creates hindrance or obstruction for an individual to store, process and produce information. This ability can affect an individual's ability or capability to read, capture, speak and write. Now let's see the signs and symptoms of cognitive disability. Now first one is memory disorder. An individual who has auditory problem or difficulty in remembering something that he heard, said or saw before some time. Second one is hyperactivity. An individual who with cognitive disability may not have attention for a long period. He find it difficult to stay at one place. Third one is dyslexia. An individual with cognitive disability, it means he may have difficulty in writing, reading and speaking. Now let's see the causes of disability. Now first one is mental health problem. Problems such as depression, bipolar disorder may lead to disability. They tend to be some of the most misunderstood disability. And next one is accident. Accident may occur anywhere, anytime and to anyone. This accident may happen at workplace, on the road or in the air. This accident may be lead to disability. Let's start with physical disability. This is a limitation on the person's ability to perform physical functions such as walking, running, and jumping. Disorders such as a breathing disorder, sleeping disorder, visual impairment also get classified as physical disability. This can occur in the following cases: deformity in any body part, genetic bone disease, and muscle disease like muscular dystrophy. Now let's see causes of disability. First cause is genetic. Abnormal in genes and genetic inheritance cause intellectual disability in children. Sometimes disease, illness, and overexposure to X-rays may causes of genetic disorders. Second one is poverty. Poverty leads to an increased risk of malnutrition and childhood disease. Poverty causes of children to grow up a disadvantaged position, lack of food, unstimulating environment, and adequate health care all contribute to enhance disability. Third one is accidents. Road accident, workplace accident, natural disasters are also causes of disability. Next one is malnutrition. Malnutrition leads to both mental and physical disabilities. Less of the nutrition in food, more likely it is that health issue will occur. Next one is environmental. Many chemicals in our environment cause of damage to the central nervous system, which can lead the developmental disabilities. The environmental affect the development of intellect and thus leads to autism and linked disorders. Next one is disease. Long-term disabilities often arise from disease such as diabetes, cancer, and heart problem. Limitation in day-to-day activity and functioning of the body part affect a person. Next one is healthcare. Improper of immunity, medical help may help causes of long-term or even permanent disability. Proper care at the time of delivery of newborn baby can prevent a lot of conditions such as cerebral or even autism and birth fractures. Last one is lack of education. It is an indirect cause of disability. Ignorance causes of people to underestimate the severity of their illness until it ends in permanent damage of disability. Now let's see what is disorder. Disorder is usually used for mental disabilities. Disorder is any ailments that disturb the health of an individual. Disorder creates hindrance in an individual's performance and reduces his efficiency. In the beginning, disorder seems to be ordinary, but they usually grow or spread in an harmful manner in an individual. Most probably, a disorder cannot be detected on time, as a result of which a simple disorder is changed into a disability. Now let's see types of disorder. Attention defects hyperactivity disorder, sensory processing disorder, autism spectrum disorder, oppositional defiant disorder, obsessive compulsive disorder. Now let's start with attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, means ADHD. It is a group of behavioral symptoms that include intentiveness, hyperactivity, and impulsiveness. It is medical conditions that affect how well can someone sit still, focus, and pay attention. The individual with ADHD have some problems focusing in some activities. This type of disorder is found more than common in boys than in girls. The various causes of ADHD are as follows: genetic factor, brain injuries, low birth weight, trauma, and brain disease or diet. And some behavioral issue also, like does not play quietly, continuously move about even if asked to sit, forgets to carry out daily, talk too much, makes silly mistakes. The behavior commonly seen in adults with ADHD. They are asked a number of times to get response, difficulty in remembering information and names at work or social events, easily distracted by noise and activity, losing important belongings like purse or key, inattentive vehicle driving, difficulty in setting a priority for tasks and in organizing, poor time management such as reaching late. These are the commonly behavioral symptoms in ADHD disorder. Now let's start with sensory processing disorder, means SPD. Sensory processing disorder is a condition in which the brain has difficulty in receiving and responding to the information that comes in through senses. It refers to the way the nerve system receives messages from the sense and then turn them into proper motor and behavioral responses. Sensory processing disorders may affect one sense such as touch, sight, taste, or movement. It may also affect multiple senses. In fact, the person may scream when touched or may vomit or dive under the table after hearing the sound of a leaf blower outside the window. There are various causes of sensory processing disorder: genetic factor, low birth rate, and environmental factor. Let's see symptoms of sensory processing disorder: poor posture control or strength, poor equilibrium and balance, difficulty isolating head eye movement, poor tracking or visual stimuli, avoidance of upper extremity weight bearing, discomfort climbing or fear of height, tires easily. These are the symptoms of SPD. Now next topic is autism spectrum disorder. Autism spectrum disorder is a disorder that affects development. Here the word spectrum refers to the range of systems and their severity. Generally, the young children with ASD have difficulties with communication, language skills, social skills, and behavior. In other words, autism spectrum disorder is characterized by social interaction difficulties, communication changes, and a tendency to engage in repetitive behavior. In other words, ASD is a developmental disorder that affects communication and behavior. Although autism can be diagnosed at any age, it is said a development disorder because symptoms generally appear in the first 2 years of life. There are various causes of autism spectrum disorder are as follows. First one is genetic factor. Second one is environmental factor. In genetic factor, it seems to play a very significant role. The first thing is that sometimes happen at the time of fetal development that alters genes, and secondary child inherits problematic genes from one or both the parents. First one is genetic. This is one of the main causes of development of ASD in children. This is because the age is inherited by the newborn from their parents or can occur because of genetic alteration in the child while in womb. Second one is environmental factor. It is certain that environment causes ASD, but mother exposed to high level of pesticides and air pollution may also be at the high risk of having a child with ASD. Third one is brain development. In brain structure or function is one of the cases of the disorder. Brain scans show differences in the shape and structure of the brain in children with autism as compared to normal children. Now let's see the treatment of ASD. Treatment of this disorder is not very specific. Medication is used to ease the symptoms such as aggression, depression, and hypertension. Basically, with the help of medicine, we can reduce the aggression, depression, and hypertension. Now, next disorder is oppositional defiant disorder, ODD. ODD is the set or group of behavior disorder called as disruptive behavior disorder. It is called by the name because children with such disorder always tend to disrupt at. Physician defined this disorder as a pattern of disobedient, hostile, and defiant behavior direct toward authority figures. The individual affected by this disorder usually rebel. Argue with adult. There are various causes of oppositional defiant disorder. First one is biological or genetic factor. Children are more susceptible or developing ODD if they have a parent with a history of ADHD or ODD. Physical factor. The presence of ODD traits has been linked to the existence of abnormal amount of some brain chemicals. These brain chemicals known as neurotransmitter keeps the brain chemical themselves balanced properly. Next one is psychological factor. Children may develop ODD if they don't good relation with parents or have neglectful parents or have inability to develop social relationship. Last one is social factor. Oppositional defiant disorder may be due to inconsistent discipline, diverse poverty, chaotic environmental, the family, and exposure to violence. These are the various causes of oppositional defiant disorder.